Going on, Jerome's NFL trade deadline is next Tuesday, and the Minnesota Vikings allegedly sitting at 3-4. If the Vikings are buyers or sellers at the deadline, it's greatly determined by what happens on Sunday. Now, if the Vikings win, obviously 4-4, want some more. The Vikings should and could be buyers. Even if it's a near run thing, it's a close game. Vikings actually show up. There's a little spark. JJ McCarthy looks good. Even at 3-5, it's doable, right? But if it's another no call, no show like the Chargers, but let Kwesi do the damn thing, because this is not the draft. Nah, just playing, right? And even though Byron Murphy Jr. and his new BFF Isaiah Rodgers have looked really damn good this year, like Flores said, you can never have enough corners. Or like Zimmer said back in the day, I can find a cover 2 corner down at the 7-Eleven, which, not 7-Eleven. This is Quick Trip in Super America country, man. Should have known that by now. Also, I don't know why Zimmer sounds like Bill Simmons. Come on, I don't know. Anyways, long story longer. Albert Breer, Bertie Breer, NFL trade deadline notes and which players could be on the move. Now, you always try and track where this information is coming from for the writers and the insiders. A lot of agents involved, agents of players who want to be moved, as well as just calling around the league. And it may not be. So there's a lot of indirect information, right? So you call up a GM of Team X, and you'd be like, hey, I'll pass along a little information if you give me a little something. And then the GM of Team X says, hey, Team A, B, and C have been making some calls around the league. They've called me. They've called other teams I've heard, because all these GMs talk to each other, right? They talk and text more than people know. So that's basically where all these rumors and steam come from, right? And for the Vikings, Bertie Breer, as for buyers, the Vikings and Colts are among a list of teams looking for corners. Well, the Colts already have Mekhi Blackmon. That market isn't as rich with blah, 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 blah. And you've already seen a couple of corner trades. Rams getting Roger McCreary, Browns getting Tyson Campbell in a swappy swap Newsome, and then the Eagles, Micah Cadda the second, right? So they're making moves there. But the Vikings DB room, so love Murph and Rodgers. Perfectly solid, good to go there. But depth was always an issue, right? And the jettison Mekhi Blackmon, maybe a little bit too soon. Jeff Okudah, that was the plan, and then he's had 2 concussions this season, which is no good. Also, when he's been on the field, Dwight Newton-McLaughlin's untested. Tavierre Thomas is more of a special teams guy. And then you got Vaughn. That's right, Vaughn, the UDFA from Utah, as well as Fabian Moreau, the veteran on the practice squad. That's really it, right? So the Vikings easily should and could add to the cornerback room just for depth purposes. And, of course, Ave Maria. Of course, the crown jewel of the trade market is Tariq Woolen over with the Seahawks. Now, for whatever reason, he hasn't meshed with Mike McDonald's scheme. If you have a player who's as naturally gifted as Tariq Woolen, change your scheme. Right, he's a little bit Antonio Cromartie. He's insanely long, insanely physical. The pride of UTSA, go Roadrunners. 2022 5th-round pick. Back in the day, was the interception leader, league leading interceptions. He led the league in interceptions in 2022 as a rookie with 6. Made the Pro Bowl, and just for whatever reason, like lapses in discipline, lapses in whatever, but the talent is there. Right, and you do trust Durante Jones and Brian Flores to get the most out of him. So, trade offer. Seahawks aren't asking for much. Like we're talking about either a 5th-round pick or the equivalent of a 5th-round pick, like a 4th for Woolen and a 6th, somewhere in there. Right, so that's the bottom line. And I feel like we said, Sunday is going to determine if the Vikings should be buyers or sellers. And also with Woolen, this is the final year of his rookie deal, so this could be a look for something going towards the future. Like if you extend him for a couple of seasons or even a 1-year prove-it deal as he tries to rehab, the last couple of years in Seattle, I honestly feel like Woolen on top of Murph and Rodgers, that's a hell of a trio, alkaline trio, shaking. All right, so Kwesi should be working the phone, should be doing the damn thing, and I wouldn't mind it at all. And I know there's a bunch of other teams that they're selling at the deadline. A bunch of cornerbacks are going to be available, but adding a little bit of depth to this room does make some sense. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts of Bertie Breer. Says that the Vikings and the Colts amongst teams looking for corners at the trade deadline. I got one name in mind. I got one for you. Come on, baby. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skull production value.